What is this? Yo ke ho. But today's what is this is not about this. I mean, not about what is presented right now in the video, but it will serve as the source of our today's what is this session. So I'll borrow one leaf from this plant. Very sorry and thank you very much. So today's session is about this symbol or this letter uh, which we'll try to explore, and this is just a literature review. It is not about coming to some conclusion, but it is just about the review of what one knows till now about this symbol, and this is well known in Asian countries, we may say, and also worldwide many people knows this symbol. So this is now you can guess what is this. Maybe you already know what I'm trying to draw. So this is the symbol. So it is Om. That is the one way of pronouncing this symbol. We can write Om in English. So this is about this, but this is not about this symbol, this letter or this letter. This is about what actually this represents. What is Om? Well, according to dictionary, there are more than 30 direct meaning of this Om, and might be much more other meanings. So you see, in Sanskrit Vyakaran, Sanskrit grammar, we can find 30 plus different meanings of Om. So which one it represents, what it is? Hindu people are people of Nepal, India, at least are well aware of this symbol. But what it means for you, if you know this symbol, what it represents, I mean what it represents to you, how you visualize it, how you mean it, how you use it. Is it only just a sound, or does it have some meaning for you? So if you ponder about it, you yourself will find more than one meaning to it. So what it is, or it may mean multiple things, or it may represent many things, all those 30 plus meanings depending upon the context where it is used. So out of dozens and dozens of meaning, I'll go into one specific one specific reality which is being indicated by this symbol Om. Many interpret this as three aspects of reality, and that part is differentiated by different sound. For example, in Devanagari Lipi, uh, mm, it can be some people like to break it down into a sound plus u sound, maybe this shorter u or longer u plus ma sound. So three syllables or three sounds: a, u, ma, om. That is one way of representing, and these three sound represents three different things uh, in some interpretations. And those three different things or qualities or functionalities are different for different people. It may ranges from three basic qualities of the universe, three fundamental qualities of the universe which sustains all the universe and all its rules and existence, and it might mean three divine powers entangled into one Om but functioning into three different aspects: creator, maintainer, and the maybe a reprocessor or destroyer. But my today's meaning is I took it from some studies done by some Vedic scientist who has thoroughly studied the Veda in terms of physical properties or cosmological properties of the entire universe, which contains the consciousness also. So, kind of theory of everything, which includes all the physics, modern physics, quantum physics, and all kind of atomic, subatomic, macro, micro, all kind of physics is included in it, including the physics of consciousness, awareness, or what we can say, physics of knowing, which is currently out of mainstream equation. Mainstream physicists are still unable to define what is consciousness, what are bits and bytes of consciousness. So my perspective is that, and this is just a literature review, nothing from my personal side. I am just reviewing those perspective from Vedic physics. So this Om is basically the very base primordial energy which comes in one unified kind of very subtle field which pervades entire cosmos. So by its character, this is boundless. So it has got no boundary. We can represent it by this symbol, but it might not be infinity. It is basically boundless. And another is it is all pervading everywhere. So and this is also the base of everything. This is base of everything. So how this reality, which is represented by this symbol, so now if we go into this reality represented by these characteristics, these are just few of the characteristics represented by this all pervasive primordial subtle energy or subtle existence, which is the mother, father, or womb or primordial source of everything that is present, that can be, that will be, that was, including matter, mass, forces, and other possibilities of life, consciousness, everything, including you and me and everyone. So this symbol now becomes secondary. This is just a condition. This is used in meditation and to go deeper into one's consciousness, remembering these qualities or remembering the divine qualities or remembering any qualities which one prefers to opt for. So that is one use of this sound vibration, actual sound vibration, to condition oneself into some um, uh, mental concepts, or to invoke some mental concepts or clarity or some reality into oneself. So it can be interpreted in many ways. I just explained one perspective. So finally, to go into this characteristics, which is incidentally Om for this part of the world, it is written as this, but it can be anything. One can name represented by any symbol, any letter, or anything. Um, but what it represents is this kind of qualities, which is real. So how it relates with matter, how it relates with energy, how it relates with human being, how it relates with consciousness, how it relates with all the flora and fauna and all the life and everything that is here, because it is the source, or it is the sustainer, or it is the reprocessor. I mean, it is all pervasive in every aspect of existence. So out of all these possibilities, I'll just explain how it is related with matter. Matter, say, we can say electron, proton, neutron. For now, there are a lot of basic uh, basic building blocks of matter, and there are a lot of dispute about this. But anyway, for now, for simplicity, we take it as electron, proton, and neutron, and graphically proton and neutron are here in the center, and electron is rotating, circling, represented as this. But in reality, it is kind of waving, and these are also waving in themselves in center, and this is waving in some pattern everywhere around them, and this is billionth of size smaller than this pen tip, maybe billionth of size smaller than this. So this is the atom, an electron, proton, neutron. So if we go deep down, maybe 7 layer deep down, maybe we physics student, all the physics student might have heard not physicists they know about it, but other quarks, and still deeper down it goes. So how far we want to divide it? An atom is divided into subatomic electron, neutron, and proton. An electron in neutron, proton, for example, electron is also made of three kind of these quarks. Proton is made of three kind of these quarks. Neutron is made of another three kind of this quarks. So quark is still further subdivision of electron, proton, neutron. So this is also some vibrating structure, vortex like structure, but further smaller than electron, proton, neutron in terms of mass as well as charge. So if we go deeper down according to Vedic physics, we'll come to stage where there are qualia kind of things, not exactly qualia, they don't say it qualia, but it is 3-4 stage deeper than quarks, but it is made of these energy vortexes or subtler matter. So you can imagine this is billionth size is smaller than atom, but this is conscious. The main important part is now this is conscious or aware or knows. So consciousness, awareness, or the quality of knowing will come here. For example, the term they use is manas tattva. Manas. And mahat. Two layer down. So these are the elements, but very subtler and fine elements close to maybe qualia, which is conscious and aware. And still below it, there are two still different layers. So I'll directly jump into the final one, which is the undivided, which cannot be divided furthermore, and which pervades everything, everywhere, and which is source. All the qualities what we are talking about. So this is the, but this is just one symbol, one can write anything for this, because this is just a representation, all or none, or I don't mean none, all or everything or whatever. So from here this is source of matter and consciousness and all, and it is maybe unified field of existence, but it is it can be accessed directly by human experience according to Vedic physics as well as Ved, Hindu and Sanatan culture also practices this. So this element human being can directly perceive, though this is billionth and billionth and billionth and more billion times smaller or subtler than atom, and this can be perceived directly. This is the literature review, and well, how can human being perceive this, because we can't perceive even atom. Maybe molecules and further higher proteins and higher compound we can see, but form of matter we can see, but how we can perceive atom and quark and ohm just by human qualities. But there is one thing, for example, this overall visual which you are seeing, this visual is vibrating in trillionth of times per second. So it is smaller than even quark. So smaller than quark things. Here Ved says this is Rasmi. For some kind of vibration, or so we are directly interacting with this trillionth of times per second, or very nanometer, 500 600 nanometer, 10 to the power minus 9 range of nanometer, range of small distance, which is billionth and billion times smaller than this tip. We are using it, these visuals we are seeing, so we are aware of trillionth times smaller things. Not only aware, we are very far deeper way we are using this visual quality. So if we go smaller, we encounter conscious element, manas and mahat, and if we go still deeper, 2 layer down, we come to this primordial base of everything. From here everything comes, and from here everything. Thank you very much. This is too long, 21 minutes, so I'll try to reduce the time, and this is very much impromptu. I did not plan anything besides this simple agenda. What is this? So today's what is this session is about Om. Thank you very much. And I don't know the name of this plant.